Hey guys, I am sitting here in our fifth wheel after having just installed our ClearSource water filtration system. As you know, if you're looking for a water filtration system, ClearSource is pretty much the standard. What's really nice about them is they have a few different options, but we went with the Ultra, so it has the 3 different filters. So what's really nice about ClearSource is that they have this whole encasement that made it really easy to install into our fifth wheel. And I see there's a lot of different options that people decide to do and what's right for them. But we really wanted onboard water to not even have to think about our filtration system. So some people leave it out by the hose bib, and I would just be concerned with it getting stolen. So with ClearSource, I mean, it's a nice system, and I'm not gonna bore you with all the filtration and water tastes great, all of that. But actually having it on board is just all the difference in the world. So before I started with our install, I looked up and saw there were a couple of YouTubers that had done something similar with actually installing it in their rig as opposed to just leaving it outside and having to hook it up each time. So for us, we wanted something that was just always going to be part of our rig. And so I have all sorts of fittings and PEX and regulators and quick connections that I could get my hands on. So in order to get the most out of our ClearSource filtration system, I had to make all these connections. So I have a quick connect that we would just run our hose, connect here. I have a valve so I can open and close it anytime I want to. Then comes over and across and up along. And then we have a pressure regulator before we come into the ClearSource, because as you know, at some campgrounds, you can get a lot of variability with that water pressure. And the last thing we want is a big spike in water pressure to come into our filtration system and somehow just destroy it. So from ClearSource, it'll do its thing. It'll filter the water, it has a virus protection, and then it'll come out the other side. And up top, I have a ball valve to turn on and off. I have another fitting up here. It's not quick connect, but if I wanted to connect a hose, I have it here. And then another ball valve. And then it comes down, back behind, and then out the other side, up into here, and then it actually goes straight into our rig. So there's never any, I don't have to screw in a hose anymore. It's just always quick connect. It runs through the system and then into our rig. And then once again, I have another pressure regulator, probably a little overkill, but I want to make sure that we still have enough pressure coming into the rig so I can easily monitor it. So ClearSource makes it really easy to have access and to change out your filters, because over time, as they are doing their thing, they need to be replaced. And so for our system, being on board, I really wanted a solution to be able to either stop the flow of water or start the flow of water from a certain point. So because we have the ClearSource permanently mounted to our trailer, we needed a way to both clear out the filter when we put in new filters, because that's a recommendation from ClearSource. But then we also needed a way to clear out our fresh water tank and our lines. So we installed 2 ball valves. The first is right here, which allows us to clear out the filters themselves. So you let it run for 5 minutes. We hook a hose up right here, and then water will come out. And then on the flip side, if we want to clean out the tanks themselves, we would also have the hose in here, but the water would be flowing in. So you could have your cleaning solution, you'd put in the hose, connect it, and then send it through your lines and through your fresh tank. We've been renovating our RV, and getting a water filtration system was the best thing we could do in terms of modification or upgrade. It is complete function, and it takes out so much worry of clean water, not clean water, and carting around the 5-gallon jugs, that if you're looking for a great water filtration system, ClearSource is it.